Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Alex Builds. We're now going to be taking a look at the Modelmodz EL Light mod for the Back to the Future DeLorean. Okay, so this is another one of those essential must-have mods. This one, highly recommend you do pick this one up. So if you want to pick it up, you can head on over to modelmodz.com. Links will be down in the description below. They've also got lots of other stuff on there for the Back to the Future DeLorean, like you got the flux capacitor, the Christmas tree, lots of accessories, everything like that. And not just for the DeLorean, they do stuff for the Ecto 1, the Terminator, and they've also got some parts for the Titanic and the Knight Rider cars coming very soon. Okay, so let's crack on and take a look. So here it is, the EL Light mod from Modelmodz. As you can see, it comes in this nice little box. So as we take this out, I'll show you each and every bit that we get. So first thing we come to is this part here. This is the orange EL Light rope part, and this is for the reactor drum. So that's that one. And then we get 1, 2, 3 more, and these are going to light up blue when they light up. So these are going to be nice and blue and give it a really nice blue glow. This part here is sort of like an extension cable that goes from this part here to each one of these lights. So that's what that's going to do. So that's that. And then we've got this, which is our inverter. So this is sort of the brain of it. This converts all the power down to make it sure that we don't blow any lights or anything. So that is that part. This is going to go in where we've got the battery compartment. So this is where that's going to go. So we're going to be feeding all these through. So we are going to have to strip the car down. I am up to issue 94. So I do have both the bumpers on and the car is sealed together. So we're going to have to strip that right down to be able to get all this in. So the main reason why we're installing this EL Light mod today is because of the actual lights that we've got on the DeLorean. So we've got these 2 LEDs at the top and the back. There's going to be 2 more LEDs. They are not sufficient enough to light up this here. So this is what we've been given. Let me just light this up and show you the difference. So if we turn that all on, as you can see, these blue LEDs come on here. And what we're going to be doing with these, if you're not doing the EL Light mod, is we're going to be pushing that basically onto there, just like so. And that's got to touch the bulb perfectly, otherwise it won't light it up. As you can see, it doesn't light it up all the way down, which isn't very good. And it comes so far down, it's probably coming to about where my thumb is, which is not good. So yeah, when we get to around about here, there's going to be nothing there. So probably all this bit will be lit up and the bottom bit here will be lit up, but nothing here will be lit up. That's why we're doing this EL Light mod today. Okay, so depending on what stage you're at, it's depending on how far you have to strip back. Obviously I've got both bumpers on, so I'm going to have to take the front and the rear bumper off. I'm going to have to take the outer shell off as well. And then once I get inside it, then I'm going to have to take the seats and that out as well. So I'm going to go ahead and take all of that off because it might take some time. Okay, so I've gone ahead and I've stripped the DeLorean down. And the first cable I'm going to start off with is this one here. Now each one of these are color coded, as you will see here with the heat shrink on these. So we've got a blue one and then red one there. We've got a black one, a green one, and another black one there. So on the actual parts of the heat shrink here, so the blue one will get plugged into the blue one there. The black one will get plugged into the black one. So the 2 black ones are the same. They're for the rear of the car. And the green one here is for this one here, for the reactor drum. So there are a few different ways you can do this. You can either install this underneath the actual center console part, or you can install it through it. I'm going to install mine through it. So I've got my central console part here, and I want the part with the green. So this side has got 3 cables with the green. I want them towards the back of the car, and the one with the 2, the red and the blue, they want to be towards the front of the car. So we're going to feed these through the little gap here. We're going to feed them all the way through there till they come out the other side just here. So we're going to do that now. So just one thing before you start installing this mod, make sure you do have either the power mod, which is down here. You go down into the description and pick up that, or you can get the new power mod light. So you're going to need one of them two to be able to power this. So let's get installing this. So the blue and the red we're going to feed through. I want it roughly till about that black bit is around about there, I'd say. Maybe go just a touch more, because we can always pull that back through if we need be. So I'm going to leave that around about there. So I've got them cables coming out the back and these cables coming out the front. So you should have a blue and red at the front and 2 blacks and a green at the back. So we can put this to the side just for a moment and we can bring up the bottom half of the car. Okay, so on the inside of here there are some tabs. These 3 tabs here we need to remove, so I'm just going to snap them off. We're going to use some pliers for this, just to snap these off. They do come off pretty easy. So that's the first one. Second one, and it does say to remove this one as well. So it might take a couple of seconds just to get this one out. There we are. So I've got them out. So you can flatten them smooth if you want. That one's not too bad. I put a little burr on there and it's in the center there. So I'm just going to quickly file them down before we move on. Alright, so now we are going to need our inverter. That's just going to go just at the back, just here. I'm going to put this spat bag in the center, just there. We do have a sticky pad on the back, so we can peel that off. And we can stick this down. So let's push this on. Just there. Just like that. Okay, so with that inverter now installed on there, we can take this red one and this black one here, and they're going to get fed through the hole where the power cable goes. So I'm just going to start feeding this black one through because this is the longest. I can get fed through there, just like so, just so we don't have to keep turning the car up and side down and everything. Sort of pull that through from the other side, making sure it doesn't snag on the way. And then we can take this one, and this one can get fed through as well. The red and black one. The one with the red heat shrink on it. So let's make sure that's come through. Which it has. Just go and give that a bit more slack if I can. And then this one here, we need to plug in to an extension of our power mod, which I do have here. So I'm going to plug that in. You need to make sure the red side is the right way around, which is that way. So I've got a short cable here, so the red goes with the red. So now we can put this back down, making sure we don't catch any of the wires as we go. Okay, so once you've got that all in, get that all sealed back up, get all the screws back in. Where I put my power mod, I probably couldn't have put it another millimeter anywhere else down this way. Otherwise it would have been far too close to that inverter. So I may still move it up a bit in the future. But I'm just going to leave it there for now, just for this video. But yeah, I recommend putting it somewhere around about where this on or off button is, or just up here somewhere. But yeah, don't have it too close down here. Okay, so now we can remove 2 of these wires in the front. So we can remove this one, number 22, which comes to the back here. So that comes all the way down here. So we can remove these tabs. That's tab number 1. We can remove that. We'll just lift it up and pull this wire through. Or you can leave them on, it's up to you, but I'm going to remove mine. Because if we don't need the wires in there anymore, I'm not going to keep them, so I'm going to keep them as spare wires. That's them 2 cables removed. So again, the ones you want to remove is 19 and 22. So I've got them removed, and yeah, don't need them, so we can discard them or keep them as spares, entirely up to you. So another cable we're going to need to install now. So we're going to install this black cable. So this black cable is going to come all the way down the center here. It does reach all the way down, but we're going to take this blue and red one off. There's a tab just under here. Just undo that tab under there. And we're going to bring that back to just before this tab here. So I've gone ahead and I've done that. What I've done is I've removed this tab here, the tab underneath, and I've flipped it back over itself, put that tabs back down, took this tab off, and then folded it back over itself and then put it down here. So that is the red and blue wire number 23, and that is the one we're going to plug this into. So you are going to want it, you can only plug it in one way, so you can't really go wrong. Just plug that one in, just like that, and that is that one all done. So the only one left to do now is this one here. So this is going to get plugged into the one at the front that we did on the center console. So if you bring over the center console, make sure you don't get these wires trapped at the back, and we can line these up back here. So I'm going to be pulling these wires out here. I'm going to be plugging these in a minute, but we're going to concentrate on this one just here. This is the one with the red heat shrink on it, so that's the one we want to plug into there. So the blue one is going to be coming down the front. So we want to plug this red one in. And there we are. So that's that all done. So now we can go ahead and pretty much put this all back together. And we're just going to have this one sticking out the front for the minute. So with all them plugged back in, for the bottom half anyway, we can now take this one here, the blue one, and that is just going to get fed just down here. So we can remove these two tabs and feed that down there. So that is that done just like that. So that is going to get fed out the side of the car where them light bulbs come out last time. So we're not going to need them light bulbs either. So we will be removing them when we put the top of the car back on. So now going towards the back of the car, we have these wires here. So we can take this one, the one with the green and black. The green is going to be going up through the top of the car. That's going to power the reactor. And this black one can go down. You can put that underneath these tabs just here. And that's going to get fed down under there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on both sides, just here and here. So that's this side done underneath the tab, and this side is underneath the tab. So we're just going to tuck that round just like so. And that's going to get fed just down there. So we're going to plug our mod in just down underneath the car, just like that. So you can hold that down with a little bit of tape or something if you wish. Entirely up to you. So with that, you can now go ahead and put all of the car back together. So I've gone ahead and I've put all of the car back together, as you can see. So I've just got to put that tape back on. So I've plugged the ones with the black heat shrink on at the back, just here, as you can see. So I'll put that there so you can see that light up. There's one here, they connect at the back here. The one with the green heat shrink is the orange one, that's for the reactor drum, that plugs into the one that comes up through the back there. And the blue one is just at the front there, so that gets plugged in at the one we put out the side there. So all that's left to do now is to, I'll turn this light off so you can see it a bit better, and we'll turn them on. So I'm just going to press all on. As you can see, all of the lights light up. So that'll be coming all the way up here, going around there. Let's see if I can show you. This one will be going up in the next few issues. So as you can see, it lights up all the way around. So that's going to go all the way up and down. Yeah, look at that. That is much, much better. Nice, bright and vibrant as well. So that's really, really good. It's going to really make the car stand out when we go to display this model. So there you are, guys. That is our EO light mod from Modelmodz, all installed. That is going to give that much more blue glow around here when we do and get the flux bands on in the next couple of issues. So really, really happy with that. So yeah, again, if you want to pick this up for yourself, head on over to modelmodz.com. You can get this for yourself today. Okay, so you're not only being treated to one Delorean mod this week, you're getting treated to a second one, spoiling you a bit because we're doing the Mike Lane vinyl sticker set free. This one will be out in a couple of days. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please leave a like down below, and if you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye.